to talk about is automated data ingestion. That's the key part where we're really replacing the manual collection of all the documentation that comes through. The specific types of technology we use, intelligent document processing, or if you happen to be an Emagia customer, we use something called GeoDocs. It allows AI-powered, multi-OCR. Traditional OCR is kind of, a thing of the past, but it's multi-OCR engines to automatically capture payments and remittance data. It's coming from multiple sources these days. Not only is it coming from multiple sources, it comes in multiple formats. So we can pull in both structured as well as unstructured data. We can pull in things from the AP and procurement portals. We can also take information, if any of you are still using EDI, things like the EDI 820 report that's used in cash. We look at sort of the historic progression of cash application. We first went to, manual people and lots of people posting cash. Then we to sort of traditional or more generative AI, where we were pulling from a single source like a bank, and it was doing a lot of the work for us. Now, what we've done is we've gone from just being able to pull information from the bank and the lockbox and that information to being able to pull from a variety of sources, match all that up, and get to the point where we can eliminate almost 100% of the key-in features that happened previously. If you ever want to implement a cash app process, you're looking for ways to generate an ROI. How are you going to explain to management how you're going to save money? One of the first areas is it's not just headcount. It's not just maybe outsourcing services. It's also those lockbox fees, and you can save a good number of your banking fees as well. So the second component of the step is AI-driven invoice matching. But it's the AI-powered matching engine is what we're using now. So you're pulling from a variety of sources, and it may be looking for an invoice amount. It may be looking for a sales order. It's also looking for deductions. It comes in. It can also analyze historical payment patterns so that the system learns, and like, here's the example that I like to use. So you might have a customer that always cuts off a digit of their invoice number, or you have a customer that refuses to put in their invoice number. Maybe they only put in a purchase order number or a sales order number. Maybe they don't give you anything and they just sort of pay in one lump sum. What we see, like if you get an ACH transmittal from a bank, oftentimes you don't get any specifics with that. So what this does, where you get the ability to match invoices, perhaps you have a remittance email address, you have a remittance alias. So you get this ACH, there's no information. Now you don't have to have somebody sitting behind a computer trying to figure out what invoices they wanted to pay, going and searching in this remittances at email box. It automatically matches it up. It finds the remittance. Now you know what invoices they wanted to pay. You may also know what disputes or deductions that they're also taking. It's a great way. This is like the next step in the process. Through this process of auto matching and multiple sources, you can really get to at least 90 to 95% auto matching rates with AI cash application. You're going to reduce your workload up to 85%.